Welcome. We are so excited to have you with us tonight. My name is Mandy Summers, and this is my dear friend Kelly Syracusa.
Hi.
We have known each other since grade school and went all through high school together. And so we're going to start a series, and I just wanted to give Kelly the opportunity to tell us a little bit more about herself and what she does so that we get to know her better as we start this new series.
Great. Well, thank you for having me. This is going to be fun and eventful and educational to all of us, including ourselves.
Yes.
I am an energy healer, simply put. What that is I'm able to identify energy in people and in animals, as well as identify emotions and what you're kind of harboring to help people remove those emotions and have a more fulfilled life. How I got into this is just a crazy story. I'm just a normal person, I swear. And it's even sometimes weird to me to call it a gift, but it is a gift, and I've been really blessed with it. And not only is it a physical gift, but it's a spiritual gift in my life.
Absolutely.
And I have had this gift since I was really a child, and it started with working with animals. I had a huge fascination with animals, especially horses.
Yes, she's a total cowgirl. I was her roadie, went to all of her rodeos that she was riding in.
And the great thing about horses is they mimic your emotions. And that's when I started realizing that I could really read energy, was probably around 12 or 13 years old when I was working with horses. It quickly transferred into people, and at that time kind of scared me. I could really figure out people that I needed to be around, or people I needed to stay away from, or people that were really suffering. I was really drawn to. And so as I got into my teenage years, as we all do, we just want to be normal. And I really kind of squelched the gift and didn't really hone into it that time. It wasn't until I had my first child who was diagnosed with autism that I sort of picked up the gift again. And I sort of started building a more holistic life, a more holistic diet, a more holistic way of dealing with things.
A very clean
Absolutely.
eating environment.
Wholesome.
Right.
And to try to battle this autism that my son was diagnosed with, really to bring him back to this world, if you would.
Yeah.
And when I started changing my life to be more holistic, I realized that the energy healing and the energy awareness became very strong in my life. Quickly after fighting that fight, I suffered some traumas in my life.
Yeah.
And that were really hard, as we all do. Life is hard sometimes. And those traumas left me in a pretty bad depression and pretty bad anxiety for about 2 or 3 years. And I went after doctor after doctor, ER after ER, blood test after blood test, and all of them basically told me there was nothing wrong, I was crazy. I mean, that was the diagnosis, you're crazy. And I didn't really accept that. For any of you that know me that are watching this, you know I didn't accept being crazy, because I'm clearly not.
Yeah.
And so I knew...
And you were sick.
I was sick.
That's when we kind of became friends again. I moved back, and you were dealing with a lot of things
I was sick.
that were real.
And no one knew how to fix me.
They couldn't explain it.
They couldn't explain why I had no energy. They couldn't explain why I would feel weird things and it would just drain me. To the point that I was in bed for weeks. And kind of shut myself behind doors because I didn't want people to know that, Kelly.
Right.
I really didn't. And when I finally had enough, after the last doctor said, here's 14 more drugs to take that weren't working, in fact, were getting me more sick, I realized that I needed to turn to my energy. And I needed to find out why my energy was uncentered, why it was unbalanced, and why I was being drained physically and emotionally. And I started tapping into those emotions in my life and really detoxing them, and hence changing my life. In the process, my gift came back, and it came back strong. And I knew it was my next step in life to share it with people and to help others, since I was able to heal myself. Now, does that mean I'm completely never having a bad day? I don't cry, no, that's part of life. But I know how to balance it with emotional work, and really with oils helping me do that.
Right. And you know, the fun thing about this, and one of the reasons why I'm excited about this series, is because I've watched this shift. I've watched this change. And because we've known each other for so long, it's been it's been amazing and inspiring to watch the shift as you've developed your gift and then as you have shared it with others. And so for this series, we're actually doing 52 weeks of emotions and oils that go with them. And these will be good and bad emotions because we have bad emotions that we hold within our bodies, and we often need to bring good emotions into our body.
And so we'll be able to talk about an emotion, and let's say the negative emotion, and use an oil to detox that emotion out of our body, talk about a positive, and have an oil to bring that positive into our body. It's a very neat process. And simple.
Yeah.
Very simple.
And so these videos will be short, they'll be sweet, they will give you some really great guidance on how to utilize this process in your life, because it truly is life-changing. It is amazing, and especially when you pair them with essential oils that have their own energy, their own vibration.
Absolutely.
It just is, it's a powerful tool to have in your tool belt. So we really hope that you send us suggestions. Kelly has an email, myemotionalrelease@gmail.com. And you can also email them to me. Whether you send it to her or I, we will share them with each other and talk about a great video to put together for you. So my email is tridoterratoday@gmail.com.
Great. And we want your suggestions. We
Yes.
want this to be about what you're thinking, what you're feeling,
What you're going through.
and what you're going through, because we know what we're going through all the time, and we're normal just like you.
Yeah.
So
And we want to be able to help more people.
absolutely.
Because we have found this to be such a great solution in our lives. So please send us your suggestions. We look forward to hearing from you, and have fun watching the future videos. Thanks for watching.
Thanks.